Nabil. Bukan. Bukan. Salah. Hello and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our podcast, which is Five Guys Podcast, which today we're discussing an interesting topic regarding parenting in digital era. So I have my friends with us today, which is here. We have brother Adib, Fudhail, Nabil, and Zaeim, and we will have a very precise and concise discussion about parenting in digital era. So Rasulullah said, a newborn child is like a white clothes, okay? White clothes, and the parents who gonna to draw color the clothes, and whether it's going to be Christian, gonna be how they gonna grow up, become a person one day. So in our digital era today, we have some new challenging, and it's very different to back to old days, and yeah, that's what we're gonna discuss today, and what's the solution that we can apply in our current life right now. So brother Adib, what do you think, what the challenges regarding this, parenting in digital era? What do you think about it?
Thank you, brother Najib, for the introduction. So I think one of the challenges in our modern era and digital age for parents would be that it's hard to control our children or their children in terms of who we communicate with online, who they talk to online, and how much time they spend online. Obviously, these things shouldn't be worrying to some levels, but when it's taken too far, when they spend too much time online, there may be possibilities that they can be exposed to vulgar activities or vulgar words and met terrible people. And one of the cases, I think, would be that you can't control the habits or the addiction. So that's one of the challenges. So let's say for an instance, you have a brother who always watches YouTube during his eating sessions, he would always watch YouTube because for him, it's a need. Okay, so over time, obviously, it's like just one time kind of habit. But over time, it becomes a need. So every time he eats, he must watch YouTube, and all that things. So we can see that the challenges that are happening in our digital age would be that this is a sign for our parents to not only look over the safety of their children physically and emotionally, but also digitally. Okay, so one of the hadiths from Nabi Muhammad SAW, from Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim, the Prophet SAW said, every one of you is a shepherd, and every one of you is responsible for his flock. A ruler is a shepherd and responsible for his subjects. A man is a shepherd in his family and is responsible for his dependents, which in this case, his wife and also his children. So I think the challenges that are rising in the current or our digital age in terms of parenting can be, so from my perspective, that is some of the challenges that arise during the parenting process in our digital age. Yeah,
that's among the challenges for parenting in digital age lah. So right now, brother Adib has highlight about the habit, which is once it may become a habit, then in future it may become a need, right? So today, we keep scrolling TikTok, and suddenly we have such a long screen time. So brother Nabil, do you think what's the impact of this long screen time to the children, or maybe to us, perhaps?
Alright, thank you to brother Najib. So today I'll be sharing about the impacts of screen time to the kids nowadays. So this topic is very important because screen time is everywhere, even at our home, schools, and so even in the Quran itself, it says in Surah Al-Isra verse 36, the ayat say, indeed the heart, the hearing, the sight are all accountable which means that we as a parents have the big responsibility towards our kids to make sure that they use the screen time technology the correct way. So that's my point of view.
Yeah, that's one of the impact of screen time to the children and even to us itself, right? Yeah, it's also affect us because it's shorten our focus span and it's really hard to us to focus in our class. So, Brother Zaeim, what do you think the solution that the parents should make or should take for their children?
Okay, thank you, Brother Najib, for giving me the opportunity to share my point of view. So, I think for the solution to create a balance between the quality time and the screen time in a family, it's like, so first of all, it's not about we ban completely the use of screen. Instead, we set boundaries in using screens, but we use the screens with intentions. So here are some few simple tips for you guys that or for all of you guys out there to follow. For the first one is we establish tax-free times, like when we have a meal with our family, so we could strengthen the bond between the family, between the members of the family, and also we can use this method to not use the screen before 1 hour before bed. It's because like what Nabil said just now, that before 1 hour before bed, it's important to us. It's important to the eyes for resting, because it can create it can harm our eyes lah. And for the second one is we create a family media plan. So how we want to create this media plan is we schedule when to use the screen, where and how the screens can be used for the children and also for an adult like we lah. So for the third one is we watch or play together, or we watch or play together physically. Yes, physically. It's like, for example, is co-viewing helps you guide the content and turn it into a bonding experience. So to relate to the Islam context, Islam said that Islam encourages us to use our time productively, not wastefully. And also the Prophet Muhammad SAW also taught us that to make time for everything important, like worship, family, rest and play. So this we can conclude that Nabi Muhammad SAW said that we must use our time effectively for our family and also rest. So this can resonate the sentence that I gave you earlier about the balance between the screen time and the quality time of the family. So it all comes back to wasatiyah, which means wasatiyah, which means moderation. So let's use technology as a tool, not as a distraction. So that's all from me.
Okay, that's a good point actually. Yeah, we're living in a digital era, which is impossible to ban our children from using the smartphone, the technology, and so on. Right? And the best way is, like Rasulullah said, "Khairul umur awsatuha," finding the moderation. The best thing is become moderate in everything, right? So setting time and so on. Yeah, yes, that's among the good solution that can be applied to our life nowadays, right? So do you think this kind of solution is applicable to in real life? Do you have any real life scenario that have you been seeing or anything, Miss Brother Fudhail? Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Brother Najib, to give me a chance to speak about the example in our life. So, from point Brother Zaeim that said, that's remind me to a family that I know in real life. So first, they create a digital Friday where everyone in a family switch off their smartphone for one evening a week. So they do some activities like play board games, talk each other, and go out together. So at the first, the kids are complain about this, but now they are looking forward to it. And this is not just in Islam. In Christianity, there's strong focus on present and also avoiding distraction in relationship. So, families are encouraged to truly connect heart to heart, not just screen to screen. And whether Islam or not, we are value love, attention, and also present in our family. So these values are universal to us. So I think that's all from me.
Yeah. It's nice to know that this is actually applicable to in real life itself, right? It's the digital Friday is quite good idea and good for us to apply it in our family also. We have quite good discussion, very concise, precise regarding the parenting in digital era, and we acknowledge the hardship or the challenges for parents to grow up their children in this kind of era. So I think that's all for us. Thank you for listening for our first and last podcast. And sorry for any shortcomings. And wallahu alam. And remember, we are Five Guys.